So the question is, give an account of Muslim belief in the following angels and prophets. We're not answering that now. Explain the importance of the Day of Judgment in Muslim belief. Now, the importance in the belief of the Day of Judgment is essential for the Muslim belief. It is essential. In fact, the whole Muslim belief revolves around the Day of Judgment. Why? Because the concept of accountability. What is accountability? When you are brought forward and you are questioned about what you did right and what you did wrong. Now, many scholars say that it's better for you to account your own self, bring your own self to accountability in your own mind before you are finally brought to accountability on the Day of Judgment. Now, the less accountability should be done daily. If you are a practicing Muslim and you fear the Day of Judgment, then it should be a daily amal of Muslims to bring themselves up for accountability in their own court every single night before they sleep. Think about what they've done wrong and think how they would have to answer about. Even, you know when you roll your eyes to your parents, or you're sort of fed up and you give the tut sound. Even when you think about that at night, you will realize that you're going to have to answer this on the Day of Judgment. So each and every amal, accountability affects on actions. It affects your amal. Each and every amal, even you saying, if your mom tells me, can you make me a cup of coffee or can make me tea, and you say, Mom, please. Oh, why now? Even that why now and why please is going to be, you're going to have to account for it. So accountability, the thought of being accounted for on the Day of Judgment is going to affect your actions and your daily actions, basically. Things that you take for granted, your mom ordering you to do something, or your attitude towards her, this is all going to be accounted for. So it will, if this thought of Day of Judgment is in your life, if you think about it all the time, each and every action would change. And taqwa, what does this thought of the Day of Judgment makes a person develop taqwa? What is taqwa? Taqwa is loving Allah so much that you fear making Him angry. You fear Him, that you don't want to make Him angry. Now, what's going to make Him angry? Anything that He has forbidden you to do will make Him angry. So for the love of Allah, you choose not to indulge in things that make Him angry. And taqwa is also narrated as Allah consciousness, being conscious that whatever you do, Allah is always watching. Maybe your parents aren't seeing you scrolling down your phone. Your parents can't see what you are watching on TV when they're out of the home. But remember, Allah consciousness, Allah is always watching you. And whatever you watch or whatever you're doing, or if you have any interaction with somebody online, remember, if Allah has forbidden such an interaction, if it's an illicit interaction, then remember, you're going to be brought to accountability. So it changes, it develops taqwa inside you, the thought of the Day of Judgment and being accounted for. And then it makes you realize and be conscious of the book of deeds. Which book of deeds? We have been told, it's mentioned in the Quran, that a person does not say even a single word, but it is written down by the angels, the Karam and Katibin, those respectful, the honorable writers. It is mentioned in the Quran, no person utters a single word, but it is written down. So we have that authenticity that there are angels writing down whatever we say. So when you believe that in the Day of Judgment, you believe that your scrolls will be shown to you on the Day of Judgment. With scrolls, in other words, your book of deeds. Everything bad that you ever did in life, everything good that you did in life will be billboarded in front of you, in front of everybody. So the concept of the Day of Judgment makes you think about your book of deeds and make you think about what you want to be written there. And then sabr is very important. When we've told, everybody tells us, adopt sabr. It's very hard to be patient in life, no matter in which circumstances you are going through. Being patient is rather very, very difficult. But the only thing, if you are facing oppression, if you're facing zulm, if you're facing hatred. Some people are stuck in a toxic marriage, are being physically abused by their parents sometimes, by their spouses sometimes, and then you are doing sabr because you can't defend yourself. Then the concept of Day of Judgment makes that sabr more easier. Why? Because you know on the Day of Judgment, everything wrong that has ever happened to you will be questioned. These people who think they are strong and they are against you today, they will be brought to accountability. So it also develops the concept of sabr in a person's life. I hope that answers the question.